What it is, YouTube? Mike here, X Bacon Gaming, and got some Diablo 3 gameplay for you. Diablo, man, that's the game I always come back to. I've played this game so many hours of it out of any game ever, I would say. All the way back to D1, Diablo 2. Can't even tell you how many hours I've played on that game. It's crazy. But that's why I always fall back onto Diablo when I get tired of one of the new games out, because the end game of the Diablo is just, I mean, there is no end game. You're basically always trying to find the best gear, always trying to make your guy that much better. Even when you're like God mode, like this is Torment 10, the hardest difficulty currently on Diablo right now, and I just made this guy. And, well, I did die right there, but that's the only time I die. And I'm blowing through these cows like nothing. I mean, this build is awesome. I don't have optimized gear at all. I just found all the pieces to make this build, and I fly through T10 like it is nothing. I'm a little squishy right now and just learning the monk. I don't play monk. I decided to start a monk this season. I'm usually barbarian or wizard. But I'm learning the skills. That's why I'm a little squishy right now, though, because I A, just started, and B, I gotta learn all the right keys and spells to keep up at the same time. But definitely having some fun with the monk. I highly suggest it if you've never played and you're looking to switch characters. That's what ladder's for, man. You just start a new guy, and since you're starting over anyway. But definitely having fun. This is the one punch monk. Don't really go over my skills or build on the one punch monk. There's plenty of those out there. If you want the D3 forums, it'll show you how to build it up. I mean, I can show you if you guys want that kind of thing. Let me know and I'll put some guides out. I do go over my gear at the end of this video and kind of briefly show you what I have. Only briefly because, like I said, I just started, don't have the best stuff. Maybe one or two ancient pieces, and that's about it. But the great thing about the monk is you don't need to be optimized to dominate T10. And right now, you know, you just dominate, go through speed rifts, and find all the gear that you need to build up to the high greater rifts. But for your average gamer like myself, just being able to do this for right now, it's good by me. I mean, there's no way I'll be able to get top of the leaderboards. I don't play as much as some of those guys. I mean, I barely put in a couple hours a day, maybe here and there if I'm lucky. You know, those guys are streaming and playing for hours, and their paragons are like, what, 2,000s? It's like ridiculous. I mean, I'm happy when I get through a season and I'm, you know, over 700 or so. But that's me. I don't play to set records. I play this game because it's fun. I can always count on Diablo when I'm in a rut. And when the new ladders come out, or the new seasons, sorry, they're not ladders anymore, that's Diablo 2, but the new seasons come out, that always gets me back in because there's always updates in this game. Blizzard does an awesome job with the community, and this game has evolved so much, and that's what keeps the playability going, man. This game is just, it's ridiculous. Even right now, they're doing the PTR for the new update, and gonna be some good stuff in there coming. Torment 13, that will be nice. It's gonna be equivalent to a Greater Rift 60, so it's gonna make it a little harder, but you know, with these builds lately and the way they've been going, Greater Rifts just keep climbing. So 60s right now are even pretty speedy for a lot of builds and a lot of players. So it would be nice to get to Torment 13 and just be able to do speed runs like this through that, because it's gonna save you a lot of time finding multiple extra pieces of, you know, gears or materials that you need. So I'm hoping by then I have this fine monk built to standards and optimized so I can be running through those and bring you some sweet gameplay on that, or even some builds if you guys want that. Like I said, just let me know. But this is coming to the end of all these treasures and cow tipping action. really fun. Just there's not much in this level besides materials. I mean, you might find some legendary or ancient items here and there, but most likely not. This is basically for fun and stacking on your materials. But still feels good to come in where there's lots of density and just drop the hammer on them. That was a horrible impersonation. Drop the hammer. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. Anyway, oh, here you can pause real quick. I'm gonna just go highlight my gear, and you can go over it. Oh, I thought I found a decent weapon for a build. Stacks your sweep and win, so I was kind of excited about that. Actually found something decent. But yeah, you'll see here in a minute. I'll hover over my gear. Just hit the pause button if you want to take a look at that shitty gear. But that's what you need for the build. So if you got that, you can dominate at least T10, find some good stuff, and then you'll be up in those greater rifts. Because there is a build for this. It's a little different. But it's good for survivability in the higher greater rifts too. And there's people with the similar build top of the leaderboards right now, so you can get into the 90s, which is impressive. Like I said, my damage is really low, and those guys are like tripling it, if not doubling it. And so you could just imagine how dominant this build would be having optimized gear. So I can't wait. Gonna try to get that stuff and get you some sweet domination gameplay. Cool. Alright guys, well that wraps up this Diablo video. If you like the Diablo action and a little cow tipping, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. We'll get some more to you. I'm thinking about maybe some old school D2 action. I mean, Diablo is one of my favorite games of all time. I got countless accounts and players on D2. Who knows? Might throw that up there. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let me know if you like the Diablo stuff. Keep it rolling for you guys. Until next time, we'll catch you later.